That is when like the snacks have run out. They're sick of their coloring books. They need something else and you don't have anything else. And so you're just like, oh, when is this over?
What do we call a church talk when it gets to that level? We got to call JD Vance into the bishopric. This is what sacrament meeting is like if you give a bad talk.
This is gonna be the best day ever. This is gonna be the best day ever. Wake up.
Does JD Vance know what it's like being in sacrament meeting now?
Kids just keep you humble.
This won the internet. What do we name the award for worst church talks that are boring when they really just get to this level? Are we giving out an award today, babe?
We have a ultimate familyist award to give out to...
Does JD Vance know what it's like being in sacrament meeting now?
JD Vance and his lovely wife, Usha, get the familyist award.
Okay.
I mean, look, they have 3 adorable kids. Inauguration day. I've never attended, but I can speculate it's a very long day for 3 little kids. And JD and his wife Usha, I mean, they were doing their absolute best. They look so calm, so patient. The whole world is watching, and Usha is just like smiling, like being so pleasant, like calmly telling her son to sit down. I don't know. It just...
Okay,
warmed
it looks
my
like
heart.
we got to call JD Vance into the bishopric. I hope he's not one of those Midwestern anti-Mormon evangelicals. I understand he's an ostensible Christian and has proclaimed his Christianity multiple times. But
innocent till proven guilty.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a mixed bag whether or not they're pro or anti-Mormon if they're Christian. But I got to tell you, whether or not they're pro or anti-familyist in these TikToks is unimpeachable. Look at this. Look at that kid right there. Can you believe that? He looks no different than the young high councilman who just got called to the stake presidency, and he's just trying to maintain.
Like, that's a sacrament pew. That is when like the snacks have run out. They're sick of their coloring books. They need something else and you don't have anything else. And so you're just like, oh, when is this over?
That is so funny. Okay, this absolutely made my day, right? This absolutely made my day is seeing the parents being all dressed up. And I think it was the head pat. Like, I'll be honest with you, I got to pull that one back up again. I think it was the head pat. Look at that, dude. He's just like...
He is so bored. He's like, cool, Dad, you're the vice president, but like, can we go to Chick-fil-A? Like,
oh my gosh. And the best part is, like, what are these kids going to do? There was an even better one. I have to look it up right now. But JD Vance's kids asleep. Did you see the one kid like hanging?
Oh, I put that in the Discord.
All right, dude, look at that. Look at that kid. Look at that kid. That kid is my hero.
He's a legend.
This kid is a legend. There's a reason why. Look at that. This is so boring, Dad. There's Mom looking beautiful, trying to smile, and this dude is not having it. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why I always say, I've said this on my show a million times. Who are the only audience, before it comes out of my mouth, Brittany, before it comes out of my mouth, who are the only people whose opinions I care about on this show?
Kids, the youth.
Children?
And elderly people.
And elderly people. Like, when you got a dude who's 1 foot in the grave, has nothing left to give, that, like, I've said this a million times, but that old Vietnam vet who's showing up at the pool in a Speedo, and he doesn't care what he looks like. He's like, yeah, man, I was taking my friends out of napalm and shrapnel and numb. You got nothing to say about this, man. That guy, he will tell you what he really thinks. And kids, this kid right there, he's telling us what he really thinks. He is standing next to the President of the United States of America, who has been shot at, who has been impeached, who has been, like, everything that can happen to a president besides literal assassination. He's just like, dude, I am over this.
He's also oblivious that there's probably so many like Secret Service people like making sure that kid's okay. And he's like, dude, I'm bored. Like, it's so boring.
Okay, this won the internet. This won the internet. This alone was we need honorary memberships to the WardRadio Wigwam. You know, this is what Sacrament meeting is like if you give a bad talk. Don't give a bad talk. In fact, we need to invent a new award for this, babe. I got an idea. Okay. You know how, for example, there's the Amber Alert, which is named after, whatever the laws and legislation they changed. And then there's also awards that are given, like buildings, libraries. Oh, this is the Diane Van Hook library for film, like in Santa Clarita, or, this is at the Oscars. There's always a David P. Williams Lifetime Achievement Award. All right. What is this kid's name? And how do we give this award for bad church talks? Bad church talks. Like if church talks get really, really boring.
We can just call it the Vance Award. I don't know the kid's first name.
Okay. The JD Vance's Kids Award. All right. We're going to have to figure it out which one it is, because this kid right here, that is a picture that will live in infamy and epitomizes just, third hour church, when Sacrament meeting was third hour church. That was funny.
Also, kids just keep you humble. Like there's President Trump and this kid is just like, I don't care. Ultimate humility right there for President Trump.
So this brings up a good point, ladies and gentlemen. What do we name the award for worst church talks that are boring when they really just get to this level? And not this level, because she actually is good, but this level right here. What do we call a church talk when it gets to that level? We got to find out this kid's name. Part of me hopes that it's protected on the internet, because, you don't want political, smear jobs also going after people's kids. But at the same token, I want to name an award after this child. I want to name an award after him. He's just totally stolen the show. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We got a great video coming out later on this afternoon. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please make sure you sub to this channel. Oh, and big shout out. Guys, big shout out. We got some really cool content coming up here. Big thank you, I should say, to, what's his name? It's right here. When you guys order off of our Amazon wish list, we get the stuff in the mail with these really, really cool gift cards that actually tell us who gave it to us. So huge shout out and thank you to Brian Miller for getting us Guide to Biblical Coins, 6th edition. We've collected a couple of biblical coins and want to do our due diligence for some really cool upcoming episodes that require some study. So we actually put on our wish list a couple of books. There's everything from inexpensive adapters and cords for the studios up to big expensive cameras that we'll be using when we go to Egypt, Israel, Saudi Arabia, so on and so forth. So if you guys would like to help the channel, make sure you check it out there. And we're going to work harder on doing our due diligence to give shout outs to everybody who also hooks us up with stuff from the Amazon wish list. So Brian, thank you very much for your contribution. And we'll see you guys in the next program.
Wake up, top of the morning. The bacon is crispy, the coffee is pouring. My meditation is peeling an orange. The bank says I'm already scoring.